Good morning. In case you guys are wondering, I'm having the Nespresso Infinite Hazelnut. This is like a special flavor for the holidays. Delicious. Okay. This is my first cup of coffee in the morning. I'm gonna tell you right now, it is hella early. Okay, I'm talking about, I woke up at 7:30 and it's about 8 right now. That's on a weekend. You won't catch me getting up that early on a weekend. My child does like to sleep the morning. Thank God she got that from me. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. We are going to be using a couple of products today, but I have an event to attend at 11 a.m. at Sephora. It's like a special like Chanel fragrance event. I got an invite. You should check your Sephora app because you can actually go under events and check what events are available in your area, and you can go ahead and like RSVP. So I signed up for this event because I'm really excited to see what they have to offer. It's also my first like Sephora event. I have never attended any event, usually because there hasn't been any really in my area during a time I can go. I have a full-time job, so if an event is running during the week, that's not gonna work for me. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So the things we're gonna be using today is this really cute Merit holiday gift set, and this was sent to me. Thank you so much, Merit, for sending this over, and I get to try some goodies with you guys. However, there are some things in here that are not new that I've been raving about that I use consistently. Their lipsticks, their mascara, their eyebrow gel. You guys know that's my go-to. But they have this new serum, Glow Skin serum, and as you can see, I've been testing this out just so that you know I can sit down and tell you about it. But as you can see, the liquid is separated, and you're supposed to shake this before applying it. I have combination to oily skin, so usually serums that have a lot of like oil like this, I'm usually very skittish about. Actually, this feels like a drink of water on your skin. It is super liquidy, as you can see from the reel. I'm sorry, from the clip I inserted. Very, very liquidy. It just feels like you are putting water on your skin, but you're getting a little bit of nourishment, so it moisturizes my skin without making my skin feel greasy. Then I went in with the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream because I love the Magic Cream, especially I love it the most in the winter time because my skin does get slightly less oily. But I love the Magic Cream because it's a moisturizer and a primer in one, so it takes away that extra step. And I have to say that the Glow Skin Serum from Merit has worked really well incorporating it in my skincare routine. So the Magic Cream layered perfectly over this. And upon application of makeup, after wearing this, it doesn't disturb my makeup. It doesn't make anything break apart. It's a really consistent, light formula, which goes with the whole aesthetic of the Merit brand. So it's all about, you know, they're minimalists, less is more. So I think that this serum, if they were gonna create a serum, this Glow Skin serum is right up their alley. They did such a good job with this. So, and I only use 1 to 2 pumps because I was doing the clip for this. I had to use 2 pumps, so I'm not gonna lie, it's so watery, like liquidy and thin, that it would run like through my fingers when I was trying to do the clip. But normally one pump is more than enough for my entire face, and I feel very, you know, hydrated again without feeling greasy. Now you can, if you have drier skin, you can wear, I think like 2 pumps of this would be, or 3 pumps would be good, but you can build this up and wear as much as you want. So all right, I digress. Let's go ahead and start with my makeup for the event. I'm going to be applying my Bare Minerals, what is this? This is the original foundation, and I am in color light 8, and I'm using a Real Techniques 227 brush. No, I lie, that's my Meteorites brush. I'm gonna be using my Real Techniques 201 brush, and this is a powder brush. And I'm just gonna lightly dip into my Bare Minerals mineral foundation. I've been using this foundation for 20 years now, and I love this. A little bit goes a long way. You don't need a lot. Clean beauty. It's just such a staple in my foundation roundup. If you guys are interested in seeing a foundation roundup video, I can do that for you and let you guys know like what my holy grail foundations are. But spoiler alert, the Bare Minerals, you just kind of like swirl it into the top, and you just kind of swirl it until the brush has really picked up all of the product, and then you just work it into the face. This powder foundation truly looks like skin. It wears amazing throughout the day. It doesn't accentuate your pores. It kind of starts to like sink into the skin as the hours go by. I think the magic of this foundation is that even if it layers amazingly. You can build this up to as much coverage as you want, and it will still look amazing. I have actually piled on this foundation on days where, you know, sometimes our makeup, like sometimes, you know, we get in a fight with our makeup in the morning as we're tired, things happen, and I've, you know, made a mistake of accidentally getting too much foundation. And I'm telling you right now, I use my mineral veil to set everything, and I'm gonna use my It Cosmetics powder brush. So I took the top off of this because I've been decanting my smaller Bare Mineral mineral veils in here, just because it's easier for me to use it that way. So anyways, as I was saying, this product is just something that, in conjunction with a mineral veil, it stays on all day. I'm talking about 12, 14, 16-hour days is the norm that I wear my foundation. And this has always been just a tried and true product. I think that they are extremely underrated here on YouTube. A lot of, you know, most people don't talk about them, but they've always been such an amazing brand. And in my opinion, they were the first to pave the way, I think, for clean beauty. Because at that time, I remember being in high school, and they were one of the very few high-end makeup brands that were, you know, clean and they're just so consistent. You know, mineral foundations were not a big thing. Like, they were, for me at that time, like the first of their kind, you know? All right, next, I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. I have used up all of my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, so I actually pulled out my Too Faced hot chocolate bronzer that I got last year for the holidays. It smells like hot chocolate. It smells delicious. And I'm just gonna go in with just a regular dome brush. This is just an old brush that I have that doesn't exist anymore. So I'm just going to apply that just a little bit to the cheeks, and then on the temples, not too much. And then I'm just gonna blend that in. You know what would be amazing? A collaboration between Bare Minerals and Merit. I would die. I'm gonna tell you right now, I would die. And I think that Merit has done such a good job with taking that clean beauty, that minimalist, less is more thing, and really elevating it to appeal to everyone, all ages, because it's such a timeless aesthetic, you know? Okay, next let's go in with some blush, and I'm gonna be using my Chanel blush in 320 Rouge Profonde, which is gonna go amazing with a lipstick that comes in this set. So I'm gonna be using my Real Techniques 400 brush, and this is just one of their blush brushes, and it's just, you gotta go in with a light hand with this blush because it is very pigmented. And I do like me a little red cheek during the fall winter, but I'm not trying to look like Ronald McDonald, you know what I mean? Although by the way, this is a Christmas onesie I got from Pink, Victoria's Secret. Okay, that's good, that's enough blush. Sometimes I get carried away with blush. Anybody else? Anybody else, like, you want to stop? Your brain is like, girl, that's good, you're good right there, stop, you're good, but you just can't, you keep going. Yeah, that's me. Okay, next I'm gonna just go in with the same powder brush I used on my mineral veil, and I'm going to just blend that in. And that's another thing I love about the mineral veil setting powder. It does such a good job at blending things in. So like, on days where I have applied too much blush, if I go in with a little bit of mineral veil, boom, fixes everything. If you ever watched my Fat Greek Wedding, you know how they fix everything with like Windex? For me, in the makeup world, I feel like I fixed most things with my Bare Minerals mineral veil. Okay, that's good. All right. Now let's go in with the next item in here. So what you get is a deluxe size of the Merit Glow Skin, and oh my gosh, I can't see, the print is so tiny. I can't see how many fluid ounces is in here, but I'll put it down on the screen. You get a full size of the highlighter, and this one is in Bounce. And then just, that's beautiful. It's like a beautiful pinky sheen. Now this doesn't dry down, so you are gonna have to set this, which is what we're gonna do. You also get a full size lipstick in their new color, which is Aperitif. And it is just this gorgeous holiday red. Now with the Merit lipsticks, I'm gonna swatch this for you guys. With the Merit lipsticks, you can make them as light or as dark as you want. So this is one swipe, right? Which doesn't look as bright as in the bullet, but if you two swipes, starts to get darker, and then you can build it up to as deep as you want it. That's going with three swipes. And then now we've got like that full red on pigment. And let's do 4 swipes because I'm a stickler when it comes to certain like lipstick swatches. I want to see that sucker built up to its maximum potential. I want to know. So if you are like me, here you go. This is about 4 to 5 swipes and you have full on high coverage there. It's a beautiful color. We'll see if I go light or dark. I mean, it is a day event, so you know. You also get a deluxe size of their mascara in black, which you guys know I love this mascara. I rave about this mascara. I don't even know how many times on this channel. It is absolutely amazing. And you know how sometimes like deluxe mascaras have like those itty bitty ones? No, you get a full on wand. It's like the same size as the normal size. And then you get a full size. You get 3 products in here that are full size. My dog, I'm sorry. Is the Merit eyebrow gel, which you guys know that I love. This one is actually in neutral, which is a clear gel. It's more like a white clear gel. I haven't tried this color before, so we're gonna be trying it on camera. All right, that's, where was I? Oh yes, highlight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my finger and I am going to pat this in, because I've already applied my my setting powder. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. So I've tried this directly from the bullet. You can actually use this as eyeshadow as well, which is stunning. And we're gonna do kind of like a rendition of that for today. I'm gonna show you how I like to use it. Okay, so you get this very subtle, beautiful highlight. Are you guys seeing that? Are you guys seeing that? It doesn't lift up my makeup because you know I use powder products. So that's the thing I like about Merit, is their makeup it just plays well with other products that you want to use, you know. Because sometimes you don't always want to do, you know, something, you know, minimal. Sometimes you want to do a little bit more glam, but you want to use like your favorite products, you know what I mean? And I love that these products play well with whatever you choose to use them with. Now I'm just lightly patting that. Oh, it just looks beautiful. Bounce is my favorite color out of their highlight shades. They do have other highlight shades. We're doing it. We're highlighting the Cupid's bow. They do have other highlighting shades, but Bounce is my favorite color. So I'm so happy that it's included in the set. And this holiday set is $75. So this particular set is discounted to about 30%, and it is their limited edition holiday set, which is the Fete edition, and it comes with this beautiful gift box. So it's basically already wrapped for you. It's this gift set. It's called the La Fete Edition, which basically just means the edition party in French. And it already comes in that really cute box. All orders ship, all orders over $40 ship for free. This particular set, if you were to buy all of those products individually, because you are getting like 3 full sizes and all that, you get basically the holiday kits already discounted at about 30% off. And if you use my affiliate link on the bottom to purchase it, I do get a small commission out of that. I'm very transparent with you guys. I don't receive PR, so you guys know I'm a very small channel and I buy everything myself. So Merit is one of the few brands that has ever reached out to me and wanted to work with me. So I'm eternally grateful that they even think my channel is amazing, because you know, there's such a you know, high, you know, fancy brand, you know what I mean? But anyways, so you'll see my affiliate link in the description down below. So if you want to purchase through there, you can, and it will help support my channel, and I will be eternally grateful. Thank you so much for all of you who have or will purchase in the future. Also, your first Merit order will ship with their signature bag, and that is, okay, I have it right here. That is their little corduroy bag. I use this for so many things: makeup, brushes, the whole 9. It's actually giant. So again, this was sent to me the first time they wanted to work with me, but look how big it is. You have like the little Merit tag on the inside, but it is just a giant sack, and I love this. It's very chic. You can use this like even to go out if you want, like as a little statement piece. So your first order will come with that bag. All right, I've applied my Urban Decay primer, and I'm going to go in with Bounce, and I'm actually going to go ahead and just apply this directly from the bullet onto my eye. And I'm putting that all over the lid up to the brow bone. Again, I'm going to tell you right now, with these 2 products, with the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize and this, if you don't use a primer to do what I'm doing right now, it's not going to stay. So I'm just going to use my finger to blend that in, and I'm using the highlighter to act as a base, you know, as that all over lid shade before I layer the Charlotte Tilbury color. So I decided to go with Star Gold. How gorgeous is that? Because winter. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my ring finger. I always like to grab a little bit on my finger, and I just want you to see what this looks like. It's a moussey consistency, and I like to pat it on the back of my hand because it gives me a little bit more control. So I will go ahead and pat it here, and then I will start working in small sections. So I like to start from the end and then bring it in. And then I'm just going to grab what's left, do the same thing to the other side, grab some more from the back of my hand. That's why I like doing it this way, because if I'm dipping directly into the pot continuously, I have much less control, and most of the time I'll end up picking up way too much product. And if you apply too much of this, it'll start to clump and crack and crease. So you want to make sure you're just picking up a small amount and working in small sections. All right, now I'm going to, after I've applied that all over the lid, I'm going to go in with I have a dual-ended IT brush, a cosmetics brush. And so on one side I have a shadow brush, and on the other side I have a blender brush. So I'm gonna use the shader side to just diffuse the edges here, kind of continue to spread that product out. And this, I think, is such a gorgeous color for the winter fall season. I mean, how gorgeous is that? And then paired with the Bounce highlighter, I think gives it kind of like a little bit more of a frosted look. And you know, that's very in right now. You know what this whole glazed donut thing that's very popular now reminds me of? You guys remember How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? You guys ever watched that movie? When he, like, the whole campaign that he comes up with is frosted. Okay, that's what this whole glazed donut thing reminds me of. So I have spread that out, and see how nice that color diffuses with the Bounce highlight. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Now let's go in with the Merit Brow Gel in Neutral, and just applying the littlest amount. This brow gel is amazing because it doesn't make your eyebrows crunchy, and the brush on this is actually really nice. It is stiff, which I need for my eyebrows because I have very thick eyebrow hairs. Not that I have a lot of them, but they are very thick. The actual hair follicle is actually very thick. So which is why I don't pluck or do anything to my eyebrows. I've never had my eyebrows done where I've been fully satisfied, because you pluck out one hair that doesn't belong and there's just like a giant you know, hole, a giant bald spot, just because my hair itself is just a very thick and big follicle, which makes it look like I have a lot of eyebrow hair, but I don't. It's an illusion. So you can see how beautiful that applied. It doesn't leave a white cast. It doesn't look like you have dandruff on your eyebrows. It looks beautiful. It works perfectly. Next, I want to go in with, I have to say, this used to be my #1 favorite product from Merit, but when I tried their lipsticks, and I've been using their lipsticks for like about 3 weeks now, this is definitely like #1, and this is like #2. Like, if I had to choose 1 and 2, I love this mascara, and I don't like tubing mascaras. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of tubing mascaras. You guys saw that the Cali Ray mascara was not really something I truly enjoyed. This is amazing. This tubing mascara is something that just, it wears beautifully as it ages. Like, as this comes in contact with oxygen more and more every time you use it, the formula starts to get better and better and better. And usually that's not something that happens, right? Like, I feel like when it comes to the lifetime of a mascara, I'm actually gonna go in with some eyeliner. I'm gonna use my Chanel liquid eyeliner in 522. Because I'm looking at this and it needs a little some. So I'm just gonna apply it to the end here. Okay, I had to do that off camera because it's very difficult to do it while I'm talking, and I didn't want to mess this up because I have somewhere to go. Okay, back to the mascara. So usually when it comes to the lifetime, you know, the lifespan of a mascara, yes, when you use it 3 or 4 times and oxygen comes in contact with it, the formula, if it's very wet, will naturally improve. But as it ages, it doesn't get better, it just gets drier. And you start to notice, which then, you know, lets you know, hey, it's, you know, time for you to get another tube because this is, you know, it's dried out. Okay, that doesn't happen with this mascara. So I don't know what kind of sorcery Merit has going on with this mascara, but it looks amazing even at its end of its life. Honestly, the only reason I ended up changing mascara tubes was because I literally completely ran out of it. There was nothing else to be scooped out of that bottle. So this is, you all know that my Chanel mascara is one of my favorite mascaras. I'm gonna say that this rivals that Chanel mascara 1000%. Another thing that I love about this mascara is that when you take it off, it comes off super easily when you're taking off your makeup, and it doesn't leave you with raccoon eyes, which is a major problem I have with tubing mascaras. You don't get those weird flakes in the shower or in your sink. This comes off like a regular, you know, mascara would, even though it's a tubing mascara. And to be quite frank, when I started to use this, before I ever sat down to do a video about Merit products, I did not know that this was a tubing mascara until I sat down and read and did some research on it. I didn't know. It doesn't feel like a tubing mascara. It feels like you're wearing a regular mascara, which is something that I prefer. Okay, so this is top lashes. Let's go ahead and put a little bit on the bottom lashes. Living life on the edge here. You guys know I usually don't put mascara on my bottom lashes. And the way that this wand is designed, as you can see, is it does really well on the top and the bottom lashes. A lot of the times you have mascaras that do a great job with, you know, coating the top lashes, but because of the particular shape of the wand, it does a very poor job at getting the bottom lashes without clumping them, because I feel like that is a big problem when it comes to mascaras. But the design of this particular wand works perfect for top and bottom lashes. You can build this up. This builds up perfectly. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge. I literally can't rave enough about this mascara. Now let's go ahead and try their brand new lipstick shade, and let me just do a little close-up of the eye look here. I'm gonna set it with a little bit of my mineral veil because I applied bounce, and bounce, this highlight doesn't dry down. You gotta, if you're oily like me, you gotta set it a little bit for it to work well on the skin. Okay, I'm gonna do just one swipe first. Just to see. So you can diffuse this, right, with your finger. That's actually really pretty. I really like that. So this is one coat. But because I have no self-control, and if I'm gonna wear red, I'm gonna wear red, I'm gonna go full on. So let's see. And you're like, Isabel, are you gonna attend a day event with a full-on red lip? Yes, I am. All right, so this is the full-on red. I love the color. It's kind of like, reminds me of a candy apple red. I like it. It's not, honestly, it's not as bright and in your face as you would think it's gonna be. It works. It works very nice. Okay, so this is a close-up of the eye look. It's simple, beautiful. I'm gonna go in with the blender portion of the brush, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of that mineral veil just to set the brow bone area and the eyeshadow, so that we don't have any kind of creasing. So just gonna lightly pat that on. And I do the brow bone first before I set the color part. Just dipping my brush back into the mineral veil that I have left on the top. And then I just literally lightly pat it on. You see that you can't actually see the setting powder at all. I'm avoiding the eyeliner. That's why I used a small blender brush. I get that inner corner right here that you want to set, and then boom, you're done. No creasing, no problems, no fuss. You're ready to go. And it is a beautiful way to use your shadow stick in a more than one, your highlighting stick in more than one way. My baby's up. So this is a good way to multitask with this particular product and get the most use out of it. Next, for my last and final step, my meteorites. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of my meteorites with my Real Techniques 227 brush, and this one is in gold pearls. This was the holiday, it smells so good, the holiday meteorites last year. We didn't get one this year. I'm not mad about it because one of these things lasts me about a year. And I didn't start using this immediately when I got it. I actually started using it like halfway through the year. So I have plenty to go. I love that. Just a little bit down my neck. All right. And I am ready to go. So again, do not snooze on this holiday gift set from Merit. It basically comes gift wrap for you already. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about these products that I've used, leave me a comment down below. I would be more than happy to answer them to the best of my abilities. But I hope you enjoyed this simple glam look. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button because it does help with the algorithm of YouTube. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I will go ahead and leave the handle down below. But if you missed it, you can always check the description box and all of the information will be on there. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye.